Welcome to Lights Camera Cricket. We've got the very first finalists of IPL 8, and after a disastrous start, it is Team Mumbai who've made it to the finals. Mumbai beat Chennai by 25 runs at the Wankhede Stadium to qualify for the finals of IPL 8. Mumbai openers Parthiv Patel and Lendl Simmons got the hosts off to a flyer. The duo piled 90 runs by the 11th over before Dwayne Bravo dismissed Parthiv for 35. Simmons though went on to complete his half-century, but wickets at regular intervals dented Mumbai's charge. Though late surge from Kieron Pollard helped the hosts score 187 for the loss of 6 wickets. Chennai didn't have the best of starts as Dwayne Smith was dismissed for a duck. Hussey and Faf revived the innings, but Hussey was dismissed for 16 runs. Harbhajan Singh then struck havoc as he dismissed Raina and Dhoni in consecutive deliveries. Chennai could never recover after these blows and they could only manage to score 162 runs. Well, let us now take a look at who our player of the day was, and it was the smashing West Indian Pollard who scored 41 runs of just 17 deliveries, hitting 5 sixes and 1 boundary. And our smart over of the day for this match was in fact bowled by Harbhajan Singh. Brilliant spell, and in the 11th over, he picked up 2 wickets and gave away just 2 runs. Well, now I'm joined by Nikhil Chopra in the studio, as well as former India captain Sourav Ganguly joins me from Kolkata. Dada, I'll come to you first. Brilliant all-round performance by Mumbai out there to make it to the finals of IPL 8. The way the team started, they did not have momentum. They lost so many matches. But today it was a complete performance. Their batsmen played really well, and even their bowlers did a brilliant job.
Yeah, I think Mumbai Indians were outstanding, and especially Kieron Pollard. The knock he played at the end of the Mumbai innings really took the game away from Chennai, and it wasn't easy because Dwayne Bravo was bowling well. He was bowling the slower ones well, and I think only he had the power to clear the boundary. I think he took the game away from the Chennai Super Kings.
Nikhil, what do you have to say about Pollard? You know, it's not just that he batted really well, he bowled well too, and he was amazing in the field. He's somebody who's an all-round player out there, saving your singles, taking those brilliant catches on the boundary line, scoring those runs and bowling those amazing deliveries.
Complete commitment, 100%, you know, incredible. Even when the twos were being taken and they shouldn't have been, you know, you could see the anger in his face, and he wanted the side to win. And that's what you want from every single player. And, you know, that rubs off in the side as well. You talk about his commitment, that 41 of 17 deliveries, outstanding. Bowling, you know, fielding, him trying out every single time. You know, he's throwing himself, he's trying to take that catch when Ravindra Jadeja towards the end hit him for a 6. You should have seen the kind of clearance that he got when he's jumping off the ground. A phenomenal, outstanding cricketer.
You know, Dada, in fact, you have to compliment it the way Mumbai batted today. Even both their openers, Parthiv Patel and Lendl Simmons, gave the Mumbai batting that solid partnership at the beginning. And towards the end, obviously, it was Pollard who took them to that score. So, obviously, Mumbai batting, sort of everybody contributed today to that magnificent score.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Parthiv Patel, along with Lendl Simmons has gone better and better as the tournament progressed. This young Parthiv Patel is a good player. You know, every time I see him against fast bowling, you know, you can make out that he's a good player. His keeping has improved leaps and bounds. Some of the takes behind the stumps were terrific today, and he stood up under pressure. The only thing when you see Parthiv Patel is you feel that I wish he had a bit more strength, and I think that could be workable. If he does that, I think he'll be a serious cricketer. He's still young, although he's played a long time before. I think he can still do a great job for the country.
Nikhil, what really went wrong with Chennai today? They were chasing a big total, 180 plus is not easy to chase, but none of their batsmen really stood out. I mean, you expected Dhoni to do the job probably towards the end. He decided to come up in the batting order. He didn't do it. Obviously, Faf was out there, but he couldn't continue. The batsmen really didn't look like they could ever get there.
Well, what happened to them? I guess Harbhajan Singh, you know, those 2 wickets when he got in that 11th over, I think rather got that set. Yeah. You know, the Chennai side back quite a bit. You know, Suresh Raina, a match winner for them. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, a match winner for them. And the class act of Harbhajan Singh, you know, there's still so much cricket left in Harbhajan Singh, and he's very competitive, hard work paying off. I just hope and wish and pray that we get to see him play for India very, very soon, because he's still got that competitiveness, he's still got that kind of quality. But for Chennai, that wicket of Dwayne Smith right at the start, he got a bad decision, fair enough. It's unfortunate, sometimes that happens in cricket. But I guess them losing wickets at regular intervals, and we spoke about this before the start of the game, 180 odd, chasing, big game, runs on board, it's a different sort of pressure altogether. But I still feel in Ranchi, if they get a slower track, Chennai has got the kind of side you need to be being competitive in those sort of tracks. They've got 3 spinners on slow tracks, they'll be a handful. And if they can get to, say, the Eden Gardens, KKR, at the KKR background, I think Chennai has got that sort of bowling that will trouble a lot of sides.
In fact, Dada, what about, Ravindra Jadeja? If you actually see that there was this run out that happened between him and Bravo, and towards the end it was Ashwin who sort of did try to get Chennai closer to that score. Had Bravo been there towards the end, do you think things could have been different?
No, I don't think so. I think the asking rate was getting too big for the Chennai batsmen. Dhoni and Suresh Raina were crucial, and when Harbhajan Singh got them in 2 deliveries, I think Chennai were under huge pressure. No, it's not easy when it gets to around 10, 11 and over. You may have Ashwin, you may have Bravo. It might just come off one of those days. But against the likes of Lasith Malinga, the likes of Harbhajan Singh and the likes of Suchit, it's not easy to get 10, 10 and a half and over. And if you look at the Wankhede Stadium pitch, it started turning a little bit. It started gripping a little bit. That's why Dwayne Bravo bowled so many slower deliveries. And even Harbhajan Singh got some bite of it. That push of Dwayne Bravo to Harbhajan Singh, which he dropped, that caught bowled, was a clear indication that the ball was stopping on that pitch. And I think the Mumbai Indians won a good toss. They put up a good total thanks to that fabulous innings from Kieron Pollard. I think the Mumbai Indians, when they go back, they will realize the importance of that 40 of 17 deliveries of Kieron Pollard. He made that surface look easy, and I thought the Mumbai Indians were outstanding on the field.
Nikhil, talking about Kieron Pollard, he obviously played that amazing sixes. He hit more sixes than boundaries, amazing inning. Talk us through that. Let us take a look at his wagon wheel and tell us how amazing he was.
That kind of power, it's phenomenal. Sometimes the mishit goes out of the park, and you look at the number of runs that he's got towards mid-wicket and long on 38. Each time there's a mishit when he's using the bottom hand. Mishits are going in the 3rd or the 4th, tier of the stand. So, it gets very difficult for any bowler to control Kieron Pollard. When he's on that sort of mood, you look at the wagon wheel, each time it's like sometimes he's just leaning into the shot and the balls are flying over past the boundary. So it gets very, very hard to control Kieron Pollard with that kind of power and timing. Phenomenal strike.